What is today? The 17th? Vlogtober number 17. It is pretty late right now, like 1:30 p.m. A little recap of my morning. So I went, picked up my mom and took her to work. Came back, I uploaded Vlogtober number 11, which I've been feeling pretty behind about. And then I was on with Instacart from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. and I got an order around 10:30. I made like $16 off of that. That just went to Sprouts, delivered it, and that was it. It actually took me a little bit past 11, which is cool because it adds to my early access hours, which I've lost early access. You have to have at least like 90 hours within the last 3 weeks, or I think 25 over the last 3 weekends. And once you lose it, it's kind of hard to get it back because you're kind of scrambling to get as many hours as you can, and it's hard because you don't have early access to get those hours. At least I was able to make $16 more. Yesterday I made 20. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the shop, maybe a little bit before I go to work. I have to be to work at 6, so maybe I'll stop by there on the way. But there's a couple other things that I would like to do with you guys, or at least one other thing I would like to do with you guys before I go anywhere. And then I've been thinking about lunch. Decorations time. I wanted to decorate way earlier in the month, but that just didn't happen. First, it was raining, and then I was busy, and things just got crazy. But I thought I would pull everything out today, show you guys what I currently have. Some of this I don't even remember what all is in here, so let's go through it together. Let me know if you like my little makeshift background. This is what I bought from Spirit Halloween that I'm gonna use on my table as well. This like tablecloth sort of overlay thing that we got going on here. Not everything fits in this box, but pretty much all of my decorations currently are inside of this box. Some of this stuff I don't keep in here, I keep somewhere else, but I pull it out for just Halloween time, and they are a few of my grandmother's items. I have some little jewelry pieces of hers that I have as well, but this is just kind of like the clothing. I would wear spooky stuff all year long, but in order to make it last a little bit longer, I just pull these out during Halloween. And one day I might have to get rid of them because I've been using them, and maybe eventually they'll wear down, but I think it'd be better to use her stuff rather than just have it sit in a box or something. One of the first things is one of her sweaters. And it's been cold in the mornings, but really hot during the day, so I haven't been able to wear this just yet. But I love this. Because look, cats and pumpkins. Come on, how can you not? Cats and pumpkins, guys. Cats and pumpkins. And then she would do this thing where she would take collars from other shirts and sew it onto a sweater. This sweater and this collar were separate, but she sewed them together to kind of make her own little like collared sweater sort of thing. I just love it so much. It's so cute. Another clothing item I have from her is some Halloween socks. It just has like a ghost, a black cat, a pumpkin, a bat, just this pattern going down the socks. So these ones will definitely wear out faster than the sweater, but I've decided to wear them more often. Finally, another fabulous thing that I have from my grandma is this witch's hat. It's got like the feather boa almost going all the way around this feather rim. It's a little smushed from storage, but you get the idea. Sometimes if I don't have a costume, I just put on my Wicked shirt and throw on this hat and we're good to go. I have 2 big Halloween bowls that are tucked away somewhere else right now, but I'm not even gonna go pull them out because I'm not even using them this year. I work on Halloween. I'm not gonna buy any candy, so I'm gonna save some money there, but I'm not gonna buy any candy. I'm not gonna have any trick-or-treaters because I won't be home. So I'm just not even gonna pull them out. This classic pumpkin guy, he doesn't fit in the bin, so he kind of just lives on top or around. But this little pumpkin guy, he's like really kind of almost vintage, I guess. I don't have a lamp for him, but he is super cute still to just kind of set up outside, and he's just adorable. Maybe one day I'll get a lamp. He has like a hole on the bottom and a hole in the back, so I'm not exactly sure which one maybe he can do both, but I like my pumpkin guy. I'm pretty sure this was from the Dollar Tree. This is just a little welcome sign, super simple, cute pumpkins, very sparkly. So I might go ahead, I think I'm gonna put that on the door. We will see. I'm gonna record all the decorating and show you guys what the yard ends up looking like. This guy is a little worse for wear, but he is, I don't know if I even have, there's a place to plug him in. He is just like a little fiber light LED sort of thing. Because he's got all these fibers running through him and he just lights up. But even if he doesn't light up, even if you don't light him up, he is a super cute pumpkin to just set out around the house or even outside. It's just, he has like a little velvety, like his fabric is velvet. So and of course he's got electric components, so you wouldn't want to expose him too much. But he is super cute. Inflatable pumpkin. Not much to say about him. I don't even know where he came from, but he also has like a little hole up top so you can hang him up, or you could just set him somewhere. This says Greenbrier International, so I have no clue. Apparently I have some buckets in here, which, you know what? I just need to go ahead and get rid of some of this stuff. There's another Halloween bucket that I was getting rid of. I do have 2 pumpkin buckets that is just regular household decor. I got one free from T-Mobile, so it's like a hot pink pumpkin, and then just like a regular pumpkin bucket. But I just have that as containers in my house, so that's not part of this Halloween decoration because it's just a household item at this point. But this bucket, I really don't see any use for it. This is a Monster High bucket. It doesn't even have the handle. But I think this is gonna go in the sale / giveaway / throwaway pile. And then this is just a simple purple bucket, but really, even for decoration purposes, I'm not sure why I'm holding on to this. So this might be a giveaway item as well, or, you know, sell, whatever. There's not too much of a point to having this. It looks like a little cauldron, I think. This little container here is nothing. It means nothing, except that it holds, like, kind of protects some of my other inflatables a little bit more. Let's see if they all blow up. This guy, this little spider guy here, this has a hole as well, so you can hang him up. He has been patched up. Pretty bad patch to work, if I say so myself, just with some regular tape. So he needs to be fixed up because he definitely is still leaking, but he's just this little inflatable spider guy. I don't know where I got him either. Some of this stuff I've had for a very long time, so I'm not quite sure. But there's one little inflatable spider guy. If I can't fix him, I'm just gonna have to throw him away. Yeah, because there's another leak down here that he has. He's been good to me though. This guy does not have any problems. He's just another little spider guy, orange and black spider guy. Again, he has a little hole up here. Oh, this guy looks like he's had some work done on him. I don't even think I pulled these inflatables out last year. I think he has some cat bites. That's what it looks like. It looks like a cat might have bit this. There is definitely a hole in his poor little wing. Oh, look at how fast he's deflating. He has a string. The other guys need some strings. Now, these things I know came from the Dollar Tree, so always check out the Dollar Tree. I would say your dollar stores, but some dollar stores that are not like $1 for each item, they can be a little bit expensive, but for stuff like this, it is definitely worth it. In the Spirit Halloween, there was gravestones this big that were $5. I'm pretty sure it came with something to hang it at first, but they didn't work really well. But you could also just set them on stuff or install something that's a little bit more heavy duty. But for $1, it's worth it. This one says cemetery, and this one says haunted house. And then we got the little gravestones, which just have these little anchors to kind of just stick them into the ground. You could also lean them onto stuff. Now, I'm sure they are a little bit cheaper in quality compared to the $5 ones. It's probably a thicker type of foam. The ones from Spirit Halloween. I'm not really sure because I've never bought them. I think for $1, you just can't beat that. Got a skull and crossbones here. I have 4 of these. Yeah, look at how light these things are. Like, it's like a feather. But you got Rip with a skull, Rip with some skulls here at the bottom. They're all different shapes. It makes it really dynamic. Buy a bunch of these. I'm sure they come out with different ones every year. I've had these ones for a while. One of them I do have taped together because it got bent and it snapped. But tape it back together and it's good to go. And then the last one I have is this one with a spider web and a spider on it. So, you know, make yourself a little graveyard for $5 versus $5 for one. This actually says Spirit on it. I don't know when I bought this. I don't think it was last year. I must have bought it the year before. I don't know why I have such a big bag of it still. Because basically after you stretch this out, I kind of think that this is a throwaway item and it's pretty pricey, to be honest. I mean, I guess that's not bad for, it says 800 square feet. This was $10, which is a lot for something that's gonna be thrown away. But Spiderweb, I love Spiderweb. When you do stretch it out, it can go pretty far depending on what you're doing. One year when I was in this apartment, I was upstairs. And so when you went up, we were in the corner unit. And what I did with the spider web was I created like this cave. Our apartment was an outdoor opening. You would go upstairs, it would be the corner, and then there was a walkway and there was 4 apartments lined up. And so since you went up the stairs, I created this, I think, it was an amazing like cave-like effect. I got the spider web and there's the railing. I went up the railing to the ceiling to the walls, the opening on the other railing, and made this cave of spider web with this. And so I do love this stuff. I am very fond of this stuff. Get it where you can. I know they do have some at the Dollar Tree, I'm sure, but you really don't get that much. So it might just be worth, this is kind of like a splurge item. And I'm glad I have some. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything with it this year because it is a lengthy process, stretching it out, getting it hung up on stuff. I loved me some spiderweb. This was a free thing from T-Mobile. I don't know if I should really keep it. You could be a superhero, T-Mobile superhero. This little skeleton guy is just one of my favorites. He's super simple. You just hang him up. But he does have batteries. Even if I don't have him lit up, he is still a great guy to have around. Oh God. Oh no. I have these string lights. Finally, just got these little pumpkins. There's a couple bare ones. I'm about 4 short to cover these fully, but they're just these cute. There's like the taller pumpkins and the smaller pumpkins. The only weird thing I don't like about this is that you can plug multiple ones together, like with Christmas lights, where a lot of Christmas lights have the male plug on one end and then the female on the other end, so you can make a longer line. This has just a double. It has the male and the female here. So you have to hook them all together at the same place, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Or you need to run a separate, you know, extension cord, because at the end of the line is just a pumpkin. Look at, these are super cute. I just wish that it could plug in at the end so that you could keep the string going. You know what? I've got a great idea. Hold on. Okay, is that distracting? We'll just leave that up for the rest of the video. Next is, this is just like a little candle thing you could put inside of something. It's not really a candle, but it's a little light thing to use in place of a candle. I don't know what batteries it takes, but obviously it still works. I don't remember where I got these from. It goes with my graveyard in a way. It's a little fence, a little baby fence. You just line them up. They clip together so you can just have a fence going around wherever you want, just a little spider fence. A really nice addition to the yard. I have 6 pieces of those. This guy here, he really needs to be painted. I made this during a wood shop project. I think I did it in college for my stagecraft class where you build things. I'm pretty sure that's what I made this in, but I made this. I really need to like paint him orange. It's just never happened, and it's been how many years now? But I love him, and so he sticks around. These are a couple little just glow in the dark things, just a little ghosty, and then another tombstone, but this is the only glow in the dark tombstone. It just has a little rip there. Oh, another set of strings and some more bottles. I found the handle to that Monster High bucket. There's a whole other 2 strings. If I just take off these 4 here and fill in the 4 that don't have any, that's what I'm gonna do for now. Those 2 strings are now full of pumpkins. Otherwise, I could split it in half and do 4. Basically, it would be open light pumpkin, open light pumpkin. It would just alternate since I have just enough to do 2. If I wanted to split into 4, then that's what I would do. But like I said, the downfall to this is that you can't string them all together. Got another one of those lights. It's a solar powered stake for outside. Garland. There's 3 different sets of garland. I don't know if I want to unwrap them all right now. You got some with skeletons. You got freaking bats. I love Halloween. Tell me if you know that vine. And then some pumpkin garland. So this is just garland. Simple enough, but nice little flare. Ah, you got another freaking bat. So this is a twin to the other one, and he seems perfectly fine. I'm a bat guy. Little skeleton dude. I don't know why I have so many inflatables. This was not even mine. I don't think I want to keep this. Just a mask. Don't know why it's in the decorations. Some of my favorite things, the severed limbs. These are actually from Dollar Tree. They're not exactly the most detailed. You could go to Spirit Halloween versus the Dollar Tree and get some that are way more detailed, some that are fleshy. So yes, you're spending more for the quality, but you know what? In the dark, these are passable. Now he has an old sock on him. That's just an old sock that I dirtied up outside just to cut, because the toes, let's talk about quality here. The toes they're really bad. Just give him a little sock. And some of the other pieces that I got from there as well. I have 2 right hands, a heart, a brain, a really small brain, and we got some fingers. And here's some more fingers, like a pinky, some bloody gauze. Now this is what I was talking about, the tape. Now this is 30 feet. I'm really positive I got these from the Dollar Tree. Now it definitely is not as much as the ones that were at Spirit, but you could get a bunch of different kinds. So you got keep out, and I just kept the cardboard to wrap them back up. You got caution, zombie crossing, and a do not enter with skull and crossbones. You got a couple of foam bats here. Another one of those lights, but I wrapped it up to darken it up because I didn't like that orange. And another one. And another one. And another one. 6. Fairly certain those are from the Dollar Tree. I could be wrong. Here's the thumb. There's the whole set of fingers. 7. I'm pretty sure I don't need 7 of these. I don't know where I got these beautiful little birds, but they're just like these little crows or ravens. They're little babies. Look at them. Look at my little bird babies. I've got 4 of these guys. This guy will probably never get batteries again because it takes those little like watch batteries, the little guys. But he does have a little light inside of him, so he's just like this sparkly black pumpkin. Cute, just little tabletop decoration there. Sponge pumpkin to go with the sponge bats. Some mesh dressing to just drape over stuff to give it that creepy vibe. You know what I'm talking about? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of these glow in the dark like spiders to put like in the spider web, you know. I never opened this set of glitter spiders, I don't know, but I have used these other ones inside of the webs. There's this giant orange and black one, and then this was another 2 sets, this green and black version. It was $2.27. I'm sure you could get some spiders at Dollar Tree, but I'm not positive. But they're just like some little glitter spiders. These are silver and black. Got a big old rat. Just a creepy black rat dude. I've always thought this bat is kind of derpy, but you know, he is what he is. He's just a little bat that hangs out. You hang him off of something. Oh, and another spider. These are little cutouts that you can put in your window to make like little shadow guys. I don't even know if I want to keep these though. There's two designs of these rats. And there's a whole bunch of these, and I don't think I'm gonna use it. I might get rid of some of this stuff, even though I love Halloween. I freaking love Halloween. If there's not a useful purpose for them in the future, why keep them? They're pretty cute. This is like a soldier turning into death. I don't know if you guys can see that. This is like a Nosferatu and an old man. But those are really neat. You just hang them up on the wall for a little wall decoration. I don't know whether or not I'm gonna do that this year. I haven't put very much into these walls, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that at this point. This one was another kind of pricey thing. I don't know where I got it from. I got it quite a long time ago. He needs batteries, I am sure. Oh. Jeez. Oh. I did not expect him to still work. I guess those batteries still work, but they're AA's, so if I need to replace them. But isn't that cute? And of course, it's one of those sensor items. I'm just gonna turn that back off for now. This is an Avon box. It says 2005. My mom has sold Avon for a very long time, so I definitely have some stuff from Avon. She still sells Avon. It says Halloween greetings. He's so cute. I forgot about him. Oh my gosh. Isn't he so cute? This sticker with the Grim Reaper coming through, like busting through, coming to get you. And another spider. This thing is awesome. This is vintage for sure. Oh, this was $7.99. This is from Kmart apparently, and I don't see a year on it. Oh, and my mom bought it on clearance because I know I had this as a kid, so I know it was my mom. So it was only $4. You know what? That's a steal. Total steal. It says battery operated scary scene projector. Projects up to 9 feet of scary scene onto your house or wall. 3 scary slides included with high-tech projector bulb. It's high-tech, guys. Or at least it was for the time. It requires 4 C-size batteries though. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get C-size batteries just for this. But this is something I cannot give up because it is old, it is vintage, and it is a lighting, you know, situation. So I'm all for lighting. So it's just this box here. There's your high-tech projector. This tiny little bulb in there. That's not very high-tech compared to nowadays. I'm curious if the bulb still works. It looks like it's burnt out. I'm sure I could get a replacement for it. This thing is so cool. I guess I should have known I was gonna do lighting when I was older. I loved just sitting around with this thing and playing with it in the room. You got a ghost, you've got a witch, and you've got a skeleton. Spooky, spooky skeleton. This is priceless. This is something I cannot get rid of, and one day, maybe I'll spend the money on the C batteries and another little bulb. I'm sure the bulb doesn't cost as much as the batteries do. And I wouldn't doubt it if my mom bought this while she was working at Kmart, because she did work at Kmart for a while, but I don't remember. The rest of this stuff is just like wall hangings and stickers and such, so let me just go through those real quick if I can. Another spider, what does that bring us to, like 9 or 10? You got glitter clings of these spiders with a spider web. So these are just clings for your window or your doors. There is a second set, so I guess I have 2 sets of these, and it doesn't say a price. I'm not sure where I got it. But they are reusable, and I'm just like that type of person that I hold on to this, I put it on, and then I put it right back onto here. I love this guy. I haven't hung him up in forever. You know, just a classic skeleton, bro. Get you all unfolded. There you go. How does that feel? He's like almost life size, and I love him so much. The only thing I don't like about him And he was probably from the Dollar Tree. I wouldn't doubt it, because why does he have the same hands? Like, that's bothersome to me. But I love this guy, even though he has 2 left hands. And then I've got some zombies. There's this zombie girl and her zombie boyfriend. Here's another large fold out, and this is just a mummy. I got this window cling. He's just sandwiched in between some sandwich bags to keep him from getting dirty, but it's just this window cling of a mouse. I've got another door hanger here. Why would this say $59.99? You know what? I bet you this is from Hobby Lobby, and it was definitely not that price. I don't even remember buying this. And I definitely wouldn't even buy it for the, like, if it was on sale for half price. But it is cute. These little bats and this boo here. All right, tape ruined one of them. But you got this little pumpkin kitty. You got this crazy pumpkin filled with candy. Ooh, this guy sets up so you can set him up like this on a table. This pumpkin stack here, crazy stack of pumpkins, this weirdo pumpkin, glittery gate with pumpkins, and this weird like 3D mummy thing. And last but not least are some vintage wall or window hangings, like cardboard, just like those pumpkins, but those were newer and modern. These are vintage for sure. Some of these are double-sided, which is awesome. So you got this sweet cat, black cat with a pumpkin and a mouse. This looks like Rilo, little fat black cat with a scarf. I love the style of these. These are so amazing. One side on a lot of these are ripped off because they were taped that way. I think that was even before me. I'm sure my mom hung these up and that's where I got these from, but you got this cute scarecrow, super classic, like ghosts in a haunted house. And even this witch, she doesn't look that evil. I mean, obviously she has like the evil looking face, but she looks so sweet, doesn't she? And she's, I don't know if she's about to put the bat in her cauldron though, but she's got her little black cat sidekick. The pumpkin looks a little bit concerned over here, and she's got a frog. And I don't know why the cauldron has eyes, but the bubbles have some eyes. See, and this witch too, she's super sweet, riding along with her pumpkin buddy. He seems super happy, you know, flying as they fly past the moon. And then a classic, like, scary black cat. I love those vintage ones. So that is everything. That actually unpacked to be a lot more than I realized. But you know what? It's all out there now, and I can figure out what I'm going to use to decorate and if I want to purge anything while I have it all out. Thank you guys for watching me unload it all. I hope you guys enjoyed some of my decorations. Tell me what your favorite piece is. I'm going to just kind of pile it all up for right now because it might be a few days before I get to decorate. But at least I've seen what it is. I kind of can start getting ideas in place of where I want to put this. And despite me loving Halloween so much, I am going to have to decide to part ways with some of it. It's gonna happen. But there's some pieces that no matter what, I'm gonna keep them for a very long time. I gotta eat lunch and get to work. Yeah, look at him.